So as you guys can see, everything in my store down to the bundle costs 0 VP. So we're going to go ahead and buy all of it and show you that this actually is real. We got the Avalanche Phantom here for 0 VP. Let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, processing. There we go. We'll equip it. And then we're going to grab our Ego Vandal as well. Let's go ahead and buy that and equip it as well. And then we'll grab our Sylvanus Sheriff. We'll buy it and equip it as well. And then we'll buy the Katrina Knife as well and equip it. And finally, let's go ahead and purchase the Snowfall bundle. As you can see, full bundle cost is 0 VP. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and purchase this right here. And let's go ahead and equip these skins, get them on so we can just show you that, yeah, this is real. This is 100% real. You can see they're in our collection right now. I got a couple other skins on here. But yeah, it's all 100% real. And let's go ahead and get some Radianite. Our Radianite is 0 VP as well. We get some Radianite so we can actually upgrade some skins. So we can do that on here as well. Very cool. We got our finisher on this Reaver Spectre. Let's go ahead and put on the black variant as well. And we can equip it just like that. But before we get any deeper into today's video, I need to take a quick second to talk to you guys about Valorant Tracker, which you can actually use the guides tab on Valorant Tracker to learn lineups or setups for any agent while you're in a live game. You can also use it to check your lifetime stats for your account, including your agent stats to see which agents you may struggle with and should possibly avoid, the weapons tab, which shows you which weapons you aren't the best with and need to improve with, and even the maps tab, which shows you what maps that you need to work on. It even has a match history tab to show you your recent games so you can see if you're having an off day and should possibly take a break. The live match feature is also really nice, and you can see a visual breakdowns of the ranks and stats of both teams while you're in a game with them. If you want to improve your gameplay and hit Immortal, check out the link in the description or pinned comment. Now let's get right back to the video. So how actually did we get free skins on Valorant? Well, but it's actually technically on another server. So it's not on the live game servers, it's actually on the PBE servers. But you can still play with them and play competitive with your friends, etc. So the Valorant PBE is the public beta environment, and the public beta environment is essentially a test server so that you can try up and coming features that are or may not ever be implemented into the game. You'll be able to try new maps, new agents, and more, and also get skins for free. And all they expect out of you is to possibly report bugs, but I've never done so, so you don't need to really worry about that. Now, what are the requirements to get on the PBE? First of all, you need to have a live Valorant account with no current bans or restrictions or previous ones, and you must be in the North America region and consistently play from there. Also, you should keep in mind that meeting these requirements doesn't guarantee you'll be invited. So if you meet the requirements, just simply click apply here and then sign into your Riot account. Once you sign in, you'll be applied to the PBE, and you can install the PBE client, but you won't be able to play on it yet, and we'll talk about what you need to do to actually be able to play on the PBE. Once you've actually applied for the PBE, you should get an email saying thank you for applying to be a tester on Valorant's public beta environment. Just hang tight from now. You'll receive an email if you're selected for the invite, and if you have been accepted, you'll receive another email shortly after saying congrats, you now have access to the Valorant public beta environment. Double check that you have the PBE client downloaded on the PC you plan to play on. If not, head to the link below, or you can just click download from here. Now they reference the Valorant PBE subreddit. On this Valorant PBE subreddit, it'll tell you exactly what the agent updates are for the PBE patch that you are testing. For example, the last PBE patch on December 1st had agent updates for Gecko, with the Dizzy, Wingman, Thrash buff, and the Dizzy buff that you were able to actually test on the Valorant PBE, as well as the Sky nerf was able to be tested on the PBE as well. You can only actually play the PBE when the PBE servers are live though, so that only happens every once in a while for the new patches. So for example, the next PBE update that you can play on will be Friday, January 5th, 2024. And then after that, it'll be January 26th, 2024, and then February 9th, 2024. You can go to this website to check the current schedule. if you're interested in finding out when you can actually play on the servers. It's also important to note that they are sending out invites in waves, so it won't be instant. They recruit for the PBE at each patch until they have a steady population, at which point recruitment may slow down. So they're going to keep inviting people until they think that they have enough people in the PBE. So another thing I'd like to mention is what can affect your eligibility. They're going to be searching out for people who fit the certain criteria like hardware, play frequency, and rank. In that case, selection won't be completely random. Other than that, as long as you meet the requirements stated above and sign up, you will be in consideration. So if you try to get on the PBE when these servers aren't live, it just won't load, and it is only available when the PBE is live according to the schedule. And if you're one of the people that is watching the video because you had the PBE and you don't anymore, sometimes it does get revoked if you're being toxic on the PBE or even on the live game servers. So it's also important to note that player behavior is monitored on the PBE, so make sure to be on your best behavior if you do have access, or you can be kicked off very fast. They set it to a higher standard, so the normal behavior on the regular game client does not slide on the PBE. Anyone caught behaving inappropriately on the PBE will face consequences similar to those found on the live server. If a person conducts themselves poorly on the live, their access to the PBE could be removed temporarily or even permanently, or even revoked. And if you're banned on one, you are banned on the other. And they've also talked about using the PBE servers to test out some new repercussions, so they say do not end up being one of the test subjects. So if you do find any bugs, you can report these bugs on the Valorant PBE subreddit, which is currently the point of the Valorant PBE, other than the fact that it's really cool having free skins. And if you're one of the many Valorant players who wants to try out the Valorant PBE servers, but you're unfortunately not from North America, I can tell you from personal experience that I've played with players that are from other continents, and they have told me they just used an NA account and they made a VPN to create one and applied on the NA servers after playing for a bit. So if you're someone that's genuinely interested, I would definitely suggest attempting to possibly apply through that way instead of asking for someone to make you an NA account instead, since that is technically account sharing and against the Valorant TOS, which could possibly result in an account ban. So why is Valorant PBE only in North America? They basically said, in short, because most of the developers actually live in North America, it allows them to react to feedback efficiently and implement updates on a regular basis. And as much as they wanted to open the doors to other people from other regions, this would result in latency issues, which would ruin their experience and make it difficult to gather good data about the newer content. And there's also other reasons like cost limitation and network logistics. They ultimately chose the path that would provide the best experience to a limited group of players, so they could use what you guys learned to benefit players around the world. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and peace out, boys.